Alright, so today I'm going to show you two setups. One for the Supreme Pack money, so DUD, and one for the Diamond Pack money, so VIT. So, let's get right into it. It's just, oh, my bad. Alright, so, got a few diamonds going through already, that's good. So you start off basically with the Octillion setup that we've made in the walkthrough for Progression Pack. 8 of these retro future upgraders, 12 of these molecular condensers, 4 obsidian totems, 40 mithrils, and then you use your pack items, so mechanical mayhem and mothership upgraders, so those two. Then you make a loop using the flaming fortune and the zombie hand. Loops look like this. You ramp it up into this. Left belt, narrowing conveyor, well this just depends, but a turn, narrowing, ramp, raised small upgraders, so small turn, a small conveyor, and then you just finished a line, turn it, and then that's it. And that's the same for every single loop using any item. So then you just wait till this finishes, and then you move on to the second loop, which is also going to use some of your pack items. You're going to use the lava stasis and the claw, doing the same loop as this one, of course. And then the last part, this one is optional in terms of what you use here. The Crimson Force I think works really well, and by the time you get to Supreme Pack you 100% have one. However, you can also use some of the Emerald upgraders from the Emerald Pack. So these things, I'm pretty certain you use this. Just kind of put whatever Emerald upgrader that you can loop here, and you should be getting Duodecillion. But for me personally, the Crimson Force works very well. Now, you wait till you get a good amount of ores, then you can remove like a conveyor like right here, so you stop getting an income of ores. Wait till a zombie hand says that some ores will not be valuable enough. I'm not quite sure how that works, but either way, you're gonna wait till a lot of the time it says use applied too many times or worth too much. Once you have those two messages that pop up, you should lower this conveyor. In this case, this is just an example run, but there you go. You do this manually. You just click this button here and raise it and lower it. That's how you do that, and that's also how you get the ores out of the loop. Here you wait for the same message where it says has been used too many times on this upgrader. You can see we have QTN ores. Those are the ores you really want. So I just want to see an example here. Yeah, you probably saw that message really quickly, but it says used too many times. Once you see that pop up constantly, you just lower it to the next loop. Now this is not going to give us Duodecillion, considering I didn't truly wait for the ores to be done looping. However, as you can see with my cache here, I did a test run and it gave me TRD, which is one suffix over. Then you're going to have the Crimson Force. Now, I haven't been counting, but what you should do when looping this is count up to 19 loops. So you have like one ore that you keep track of, and you see it go through, and you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. all the way up to 19. And do not let them loop through 20 times, because the 20th upgrade of the Crimson Force will kill the ores, no matter what. So you count it up to 18, 19, and that should be enough. And then once that's done, you lower the conveyor again, and you make it go through 2 drop graders into the diamond amplifier, and you should be getting DUD. We actually did manage to get DUD on one of those ores. I don't know if you saw that really quickly, because there's these that drop ores, and there were so many diamond ores that it went by really quickly, but we actually got DUD off of that. So that's proof that this setup works. You just want to make the first part, which is basically Octillions, use Mechanical Mayhem Mothership, loop Flaming Fortune with Zombie Hand, till finished. The Claw Lava Stasis, that's the next loop, and then the final loop, Crimson Force, or your Emerald Pack upgraders. And then finally at the end, 2 radioactive drop graders, a diamond amplifier, and the archaeological collector. So that's that setup done. I think in this setup, if it's working correctly, I haven't test runned it, we should have ores going through here, I'm assuming. Yeah, we do, right here. I'm going to tell you the numbers on these things. So, first part, of course, the enhanced mineral droppers, trash filter, and 8 retro future upgraders. Next, you go sorry, I have to explain these really quickly, but these mechanical repeaters basically have ores incoming from this side and teleport them here. And they keep teleporting ores here until they hit the number, until they've looped through the number of times you put here. So once an ore has gone through 6 times through this machine, it'll drop the ore on this side and keep going this way. So, 8 retro future upgraders, a teleporter, mechanical repeater, and 2 obsidian totems with another teleporter. Well, the sender. The number on this is 6 loops. So you loop it 6 times through these obsidian totems. Next, you want to put a turn teleporter. You can organize this in any way you want, but this is how it is on the wiki. You put teleporter, turn, mechanical repeater, and 2 volcanic processors. These you loop through 10 times. So this thing you put at 10. Then you put 40 mithril attachments, and again, the mechanical repeater. Now you're looping 2 flaming fortunes with 2 zombie hands. And get used to this pattern of things like teleporter, conveyor, then mechanical repeater, whatever teleporter, because this is very important later in the game, past Diamond Pack even. So, anyways, you loop these guys 24 times. They go through this, end up being worth enough, go through this, and then loop for the remainder. Then they keep going. Anyways, after you loop this 24 times, you go through 2 radioactive drop graders, and you put a trash filter just so these ores don't get in the way and destroy your ore limit, literally. And diamonds keep going through, so 2 radioactive drop graders, a trash filter, and then a mechanical repeater. Remember, you have to put a conveyor here so the teleporter has something to land on. This you're going to put 2 emerald attachment upgraders, or deficient emerald attachment upgraders, the claw, and the quad tack. This you're going to loop a total of 9 times for these mainly. Alright, so I noticed a mistake in my setup. I forgot to add the mechanical mayhem. So, basically, you put 40 mithril attachment upgraders and a mechanical mayhem. Then, you do what I have previously mentioned. Get to this point and you put a mechanical repeater with a ancient pantheon. You loop this a total of 22 times. As you can see, I actually already have one VIT over here. So that proves that this setup works. Anyways, you loop this a total of 22 times. Sorry, and then you move on to this. You have 1 stasis and 1 mutated marshmallow upgrader. You loop this a total of, 7 times? Yeah, 7 times. Oh my god. So, after that's done, again, this is just a line of mechanical repeaters really, but mechanical repeater, forgotten pantheon this time around, and you loop this a total of 24 times. After, next, you finally put your diamond amplifier. And here you have an option. You can loop the gem infinity twice, so you put 2 in here, right? Put it as 2. Or you can loop the sparkling chromium pillar a total of 40 times. So that's to your choice. I don't know what it changes really. Maybe this is less efficient, maybe this is just harder to get. I don't know what it is. But you have the choice. Next, mechanical repeater, photonic applicator. These are Supreme Pack items. Photonic applicator, obsidian balance upgrader, teleporter. This thing's kind of weird to use. You're gonna have to put a narrowing conveyor and a ramp. Put this thing, because it's like very small anyways. You put this thing, then teleporter. You loop this a total of 4 times, I believe. Yes, indeed. Then you put your mothership upgrader, the Emerald Solar Refiner, 3 Emerald Blade upgraders. You can loop these 3 times, but I think by the time you're to Diamond, you should have 3 of these from the Mutated Emerald pack, which is on easy mode. Anyways, you use 3 of these, and then the final loop, the Crimson Force. As I explained earlier, over here, the Crimson Force can only be used 19 times before it like completely kills your ore. So you're gonna loop this 19 times. You're gonna put it as 19, and then you should be getting 1 VIT or more. That could have been like a unlucky ore. Oh no. We were getting an OD. Anyways, that's a setup for VIT. Just a quick look at how it's set up. Go through really quickly. 8 retros, loop Obsidian Totem 6 times, loop Volcanic Processor 10 times, 40 Mithril attachments, Mechanical Mayhem, loop Flaming Fortune and Zombie Hand 24 times, 2 Radioactive Drop Graders, a Trash Filter, Mechanical Repeater, loop your Emerald attachments, Quad Tack, and the Claw a total of 9 times. Then you loop an Ancient Pantheon 22 times, loop a Lava Stasis with a Mutated Marshmallow 7 times, loop Forgotten Pantheon 24 times, Diamond Amplifier, loop either the Gem Infinity or Chromium Pillar. Gem Infinity, you loop it twice, Chromium Pillar, you loop 40 times. Next you have the Photonic Applicator and the Balance Upgrader. You loop that 4 times. Mothership Upgrader, Emerald Solar Refiner, 3 Emerald Blades, and finally, the last part, loop a Crimson Force a total of 19 times, and then the Archaeological Collector. If there's any bonus items you can possibly add, I don't see why not. Maybe things that are in the Nova pack, maybe you have some Bat pack stuff from a while ago, I don't know, maybe some code stuff. If you have any bonus upgraders that you can put before the Crimson Force, then do that, because if the ores are worth VIT, or sometimes even less, the upgraders might not work. They have a money cap typically. It's either OCTD or UNQDT. Those are the 2 prices you have to watch out for typically. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hope it was helpful. Have a good day or good night, and I'm out.